Welcome back to Challenge Accepted with Jonah C, the podcast where we decode life's toughest moments, challenge our own limitations, and tap into higher level thinking to become the best versions of ourselves. Today, we're doing something a little different, something powerful. This is Messages from the Universe, Volume 1, a collection of thoughts, reflections, and divine nudges meant to meet you where you're at. These aren't just quotes, though. These are reminders, wake-up calls, and whispers from something greater, helping you realign with your purpose and push forward when life tries to hold you back. Let this episode be your reset, your sign, your confirmation, whatever you need it to be today. Are you ready? I am. I'm Jonah. I'm your person. Let's get to it. Welcome back to the show. I have a deep love of poetry. I've written some in the past. I've read a lot. It usually brings me to center, and it calms me down, and it's soothing. And I thought we'd slow things down a bit and take a different road, not traveled as often as it should. And if you're listening right now, it tells me that you're an explorer of new things. Let's take a quiet walk, a flight, if you will, with wind in our hair and with nothing beneath us but comfort, deep thought, inspiration, and yes, a feel-good show. I'm excited to share this part of the journey with you. And after each message, there will be a thought challenge. So sit back, relax, lie down if you want, get into a hot bath, sip on your favorite tea. It's time to be still and absorb the messages that are in front of us. I believe that we are already receiving signs. Pre-thought, current thought, forethought, hints, inner voice connections, messages. Whether this message is from a higher being, the universe, or our inner voice, the signs are already here. They've always been here, in the timing, in the patterns, in the quiet nudges you keep feeling. And you don't need to search harder. You just need to slow down long enough to notice. You were never meant to figure it out in one moment. You were meant to listen, to follow the quiet pull, to trust that inner knowing, even before it makes perfect sense. Every delay has meaning. Every detour holds a message. Every moment of stillness is part of the unfolding. And you're not behind, and you're not late. You're exactly where your next step can find you. And here's the challenge to yourself. Today, pause for a moment and ask, what has life been trying to show me? Gently, repeatedly, lovingly? And let that be your compass, and let that be enough to move you forward. You don't have to chase your purpose. You just have to follow what feels aligned. And alignment isn't always loud. Sometimes it's a quiet peace, a subtle yes in your spirit, a lightness in your body when something is right. You know the feeling. You felt it before, in conversations that energized you, in places that felt like home. Follow that feeling. It's more accurate than any outside advice. Your path doesn't need to look impressive to be real. It just needs to feel true. You don't need everyone to understand it either. You just need to stop abandoning what you already know inside. And for your thought challenge, today, choose one thing that feels aligned, even if it's small. Follow it. Trust it. Let it lead you. You're not waiting for a lightning bolt moment. You're not waiting for someone to hand you a roadmap. Purpose isn't found like a treasure buried under a tree. It's built, one decision, one choice, one moment at a time. It's built when you say yes to things that stretch you. It's built when you try, when you fail, and when you rebuild smarter. It's built when you notice what lights you up and then follow it, even when nobody else understands. Your purpose isn't supposed to look like anyone else's, and it's not supposed to feel comfortable all the time. Sometimes it'll scare you. Sometimes it will look impossible, and that's how you know it's real. Challenge yourself. Today, do one thing that moves you even 1% closer to the life you want. One conversation, one sketch, one brave step. The bricks add up. The path builds itself. Trust it. Your mind is soil, and every thought you allow to grow is a seed. Some seeds become trees that shelter you. Others become weeds that choke the life out of your spirit. You are not powerless over what grows there. You are the gardener. You get to choose which thoughts you water, which ones you pull up by the roots. It's easy to let negativity overgrow when you're tired, overwhelmed, scrolling endlessly. But you can stop, and you can notice. You can plant better seeds: gratitude, vision, courage, patience, empathy. Imagine if you spent half as much time tending your inner world as you spend reacting to the outer one. What kind of garden could you grow inside yourself? What kind of peace could you live in? Challenge yourself. Catch one negative thought today like you would a weed. Don't judge it, just notice it. Then, plant a better one right there in its place. When the world feels overwhelming, when it feels too big, too broken, the mind tells you, you can't fix this. And that's true. You can't fix everything. But you can reach one hand to one person. And when you lift one person, the world shifts. Maybe not the whole planet. Maybe not on the news. But for that one soul, their universe just changed. Because you showed up. Because you cared. Because you didn't walk away. Sometimes you'll never even know what you saved people from. Loneliness, doubt, despair. Sometimes the tiniest kindness is the difference between breaking and healing. Challenge yourself. Today, instead of worrying about how to fix everything, commit to lifting one person. One word, one smile, one check-in. That's where real change begins. Joy isn't selfish. Joy isn't a distraction from the world's problems. Joy is fuel. Joy is resistance against despair. Joy reminds us why you fight for a better life at all. So when the moment comes to celebrate, even something small, don't hold back. Don't apologize for being happy. Don't downplay your wins. Don't quiet your laughter to make others more comfortable. Every moment of pure joy you allow yourself is a ripple that moves through the people around you. It tells you it's safe to be alive. It's good to feel good. We're allowed to love this life fiercely, even when it's messy. Challenge yourself. Today, celebrate something out loud. A small win, a good mood, a finished project. Let yourself feel it fully, no matter who's watching. You're living in a time where being numb feels normal, where scrolling past suffering is just part of the day. But numbness isn't strength. Compassion is. It takes courage to care when it's easier not to. It takes vision to see the person behind the mistake, the story behind the anger. Compassion isn't weakness, it's intelligence. It's power. The future belongs to those who can still feel, who can still imagine a world where people lift each other up instead of tearing each other down. Compassion will be the technology that saves you, not from machines, but from yourselves. Challenge yourself. Today, when you feel yourself judging someone, pause. Get curious instead of critical. Choose compassion even if it's silent. You'll be changing the world more than you know. You are powerful, but you are not invincible. Your energy is sacred, and not everything deserves it. Not every argument needs your words. Not every distraction deserves your time. Not every opinion deserves space inside your head. You are allowed to walk away from what drains you. You are allowed to say no. You are allowed to protect your peace like it's oxygen, because it is. When you stop giving your energy to everything that pulls you, you finally have enough left to build the life you actually want, the relationships you deserve, the dreams that keep calling you forward. Challenge yourself. Before you engage today, ask yourself, does this feed my peace or does it starve it? And then move accordingly. The universe doesn't choose the easy moments to awaken you. It chooses the messy ones, the uncertain ones, the breathtakingly beautiful and brutally honest ones. This is your moment, not to be perfect, but to be awake, to be present, to be in motion towards something better, inside you and around you. You are not small, and you are not powerless. You are a walking revolution, a breathing prayer, a living message. Carry that light. Carry the fire in your soul. Carry the call forward. Challenge accepted? And just like that, we've reached the end of Volume 1. But the messages don't stop here. They'll keep arriving in quiet moments, in unexpected places, in the whispers between you and your thoughts. So keep listening, keep watching, keep feeling, This journey isn't about having all the answers. It's about staying open to the signs, the shifts, the soul-level nudges that guide you forward. Remember, you are the message. You are the shift. You are the light someone else might need today. Thank you for walking this path with me. If this episode stirred something in you, share it. Revisit it. Let it be your reset when you need one. And until next time, thanks for listening. Thanks for coming back, and have a great week.